nigga fuck.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about my experience at the promotion board. This video is going to be kind of long. Well, it may be kind of long because I'm just going to talk and let y'all know everything. And if you are going to the promotion board and you're watching this video, don't be nervous, don't be scared. Just study your ass off and be confident, and then you will get a go. It's really not that hard. So the first time, well, matter of fact, let's listen to this video from my natural hair. Hello. Anyways, so the first time I went to the board, I got a no-go, all right? So I'm going to do a separate video on my experience at the promotion board for the first time. If you guys want to see that video, then let's get this video to 10,000 views. And when this video gets to 10,000 views, then I will upload the video on the first time about what happened. So I want to explain to y'all. I'm going to explain to y'all everything, okay? So if you're just watching it just to know what happened, then you might just want to skip ahead. If you're watching because you're a future soldier and you really want to know, like, what is the promotion board and all that shit, then just keep watching from right here. So the promotion board is basically what it sounds like, a board. You appear in front of a board of, it's either going to be first sergeants. Well, it's supposed to be first sergeants and a sergeant major, but depending on what's going on, it could be sergeant first classes. You never really know what's going to happen. So for me, I'm going to talk about for me. Okay, if you are in the National Guard of the Reserves, it'll be different for you. If you've been in fucking forever, it'll be different for you. So for me to get E5, I need to go to the promotion board and go to BLC. So I already went to the promotion board. But those are the two requirements for me to get E5. And of course, points. But I'll do a separate video on promotion points. So, oh God, I really don't want to confuse you guys. But, all right. So every month, something comes down and it's called monthly reports. All right. Your S1 will give your first sergeant, the orderly room, whoever the fuck works in the orderly room, this stack. And in this stack, it shows every private to E5 in your company, and it will show who's eligible for promotion with a waiver, who's automatically eligible for promotion, and if you're not eligible for promotion, who is if you're flagged and why you're flagged, whatever, or if you didn't do your SSD1, SSD2, whatever. And also it shows who is MLI. I don't know, there's some new MLI shit going on, but I'm not too sure if they took off CLI for MLI. I don't know. But anyways, so I've been popping up on the monthly reports since I was in Fort Campbell. I was supposed to go to the board when I was at Fort Campbell, but I was in Columbia. Okay, I had to get my body done. The Army was my last train of thought. I had my own shit I had to do, so I went and did it. So I come here to Germany, and you know, not the first time I got here, but in the beginning when I first got here, I got here in February of this year. I was basically asking like, hey, can I go to the board? 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 And they were like, it's not your time to go to the board. It's not your time to go to the board. And I'm looking at them like, yes, it is. It is my time to go to the board because I know my time in grade, I know my time in service, and I used to work in the orderly room, so I know for a fact I'm on the monthly reports. Like, you can't lie to me. So I guess for the monthly reports, let me explain to y'all. For the monthly reports, it gives your commander the option to promote you or not to promote you. So, for example, if you are a PFC going to specialist, like a E3 going to E4, and you hit your time, okay, so you automatically will get your E4. We're not going to get into too much details, but you automatically get your rank if you don't get in trouble. Now, if you get in trouble and for some reason you're not flagged, your commander can circle no, and he can block you from getting promoted. If he does that, they do have to block you for, what is it called? Automatic block, some shit like that. I know what the fuck I'm talking about though, so if you S1, comment down below. I know what I'm talking about. But they have to flag you basically for that time period because they don't want you to get promoted. So basically that's that. So I guess when I first got here, they were circling no because they didn't know me as a soldier or whatever. So I went to the promotion board the first time. Got a no-go. That will be a whole separate video because I feel like that video is going to be like a spiel. You know what a spiel is? It's going to be like like a rant about leadership, right? And I know a lot of times I tell y'all, like, okay, I know when I was at Campbell, I was like, you know what, y'all? I'm so excited to go to Germany. I hate Fort Campbell. It can't get any worse than this, right? Bitch. I get here, and don't get me wrong, Germany's not bad. It's more of like, it's more of the people. Like, it's more of the leadership. You know what I'm saying? It's not NCOs. I'm talking leadership up to like high, like it goes. But that's really what I don't really like about Germany. But I mean, I can't control that, so that's whatever. But I'll talk about that in my first video. So I got to know the first time. The month after I think I went in July. I don't remember what month I went to the board. I don't remember. So I got a no-go. The next month, I thought I was going to go to the board again, but they didn't send me. So then the month after that is when I went to the promotion board. So I went to the promotion board on the 29th of August. The first time I went, I wasn't nervous because I had went to a board before. I went to the Soldier of the Month board at Campbell, and I only got second place, but it's whatever. I went to the promotion board at Campbell. Where are these bitches going? Anyway, that's my bitch right there. Anyways, so I went to the promotion board, whatever, and I wasn't really nervous. I was more annoyed and ready to get it over with. You feel me? So the first time I went, I was the second person to go on the board, and this time when I went, I was the last specialist to go to the board, to go in the board, and I think it was like either 11 or 12 of us. The only thing that kind of like made me nervous this time going around was because we got a new sergeant major. Oh, I have a shirt on, just in case y'all think I don't have a shirt on. But it's because we have a new sergeant major. So I was like, damn, I don't know what he's gonna ask. And a lot of soldiers, they study the either the first or second paragraph of the NCO Creed and they don't know the whole thing. So my homeboy went in the board first. He came out and he was like, I'm gonna let y'all know now, y'all better know the whole NCO Creed. And I know the whole NCO Creed. So I was like, you know what? It's like, that's nothing, whatever. And then he gotta go. And I told myself, if he gotta go, I know I'm gonna get a go. Because, bitch, it's no shade. But I told myself, if he gets a go, I'm gonna get a go. Like, I already know it. Like, you feel me? So one person goes out, motherfuckers come out, they don't get a go. Like, people, it was just like, I was just waiting. Everybody was coming out telling me what they was asking. And the questions that they were asking, that they told me they didn't know, they like, okay, like for example, this dude came out and he was like, man, I ain't know none of that shit they was asking me. And I was like, what are they asking about? And he was telling me, and I was like, you don't fucking know that? So I was like, okay, so if y'all are fucking up on easy questions, I know I got this board. So it's like, so you go to the board at like 6 something in the morning, right? Fuck. Yeah. You go to the board at like 6 something in the morning. And at this time, it was going on 1 o'clock, and I was still standing there in uniform waiting to go on the board. My homegirl, this is her first time at the board, and she was with me. And she went in, she came out, she didn't get a go. She was before me, so I got a little nervous, but then I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to go on this board. I'm going to get everything I got. It's my turn to go to the board, to walk into the board. You know, Sergeant Williams, he always want to fucking joke, like, oh, I hate this man. All he want to do is joke around. So he goes in, your NCO goes in the board before you. Okay, y'all, I don't know if y'all know that. Your NCO goes in the board before you, and they talk about you, and they basically say if they think you will be a good leader or not, whatever. He goes, the NCO comes out, one of the NCOs, the S1 female, she comes out, and she's like, all right, Prophet, you know the dealio. Just when I close the door, you count to 3 and you knock. So she closed the door, and I go, boom, boom, boom. And I hear Sergeant Major like, come in. Now, this Sergeant Major, I don't know him. And for me, all right, this is where the first part going to come from. I believed that if you go to the board and each of the first sergeants know you, like personally know you, and they know you're a good soldier, you will be good to go. And that's what I assumed the first time going to the board. Nah, baby, I'm going to tell you. Y'all better thumbs up this video if y'all really want this tea. Because, so, why is everybody off of work and it's 1:58 and why is everybody off work? But anyway, so my black ass, I'm not going to do a boom, boom, boom. He's like, come in. And I just say to myself, no, before I knocked on the door, I said to myself, Do not be discouraged. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you may go. That's what I said to myself the first time too as well. Like, even if I do something, like if I try my best at something and I don't pass, I always say like a little prayer or like a Bible verse before I do anything, even if I don't pass. And I know I try my best. I always got to have God beside me. I know it sounds corny, but it's really how I am. So I say to myself, do not be discouraged. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you may go. I'm not going to do it. Bang, bang, bang. Come in. I said, oh shit, bitch. Woo, and I just told myself, like, you got this. Like, what's wrong with you? I look mad, brolic. Oh my God, I need to stop going to the gym. But I'm like, you know what, you got this. So I go in there. I walk in. It's all first sergeant. It's my first sergeant. It's the first sergeant. Oh God, I can't even get into details. It's my first sergeant. It's another first sergeant. And this first sergeant, this man personally hates my guts. So that's why I really want to spill y'all the tea on this first video. So y'all better get this video to 2,000 likes if y'all want to see the video. So this is the other first sergeant. He don't like me. Like, he personally like hates my guts. And the third person was that the person after that was Sergeant Major. Then it was Robert Company first sergeant. Then Charlie Company first sergeant, right? And also, this first sergeant that doesn't like me, he was also my biggest fear going in, because he was really hard on me the first time. And I don't know if it was because it was personal, but I'll tell y'all the tea later, right? So that was my biggest fear. I want you guys to remember my biggest fear was this first sergeant that doesn't like me, because he really, like, the way he talks to you is like, I've never had somebody talk to me like that in my fucking life. Like, he like belittles soldiers. Like, I'm not even gonna get into details because I really don't want to get in trouble. I have to take this video down, God, please. But basically, just stay tuned for the other video. So I go in front of Sergeant Major. I'm like, Specialist Prophet reporting to the president of the board. He salutes and I put my hand down. And he's like, NCO Creed. And I'm like, okay. I go to attention. The creed of the non-commissioned officer. No one is more professional than I. I'm a non-commissioned officer. Leader of loaded. As a non-commissioned officer, I realize that I'm a member of a time on the code, which is known as the back. So I'm saying the whole creed. And I'm saying it loud, right? Hold up. I gotta rewind. I forgot to say this. So after all these people done went through, right? All 11 specialists went through. It's me left and 4 NCOs. These sergeants, they're trying to go to the board to become staff sergeants. And I'm trying to go to the board to become a sergeant, right? So before I go on the board, I see these other 2 sergeant majors walk up and they go on the board. And I'm like, hold on, what are these 2 sergeant majors doing on the board? Like, why is there 3 sergeant majors in the room right now? And everybody else only had 1 sergeant major. You feel me? So I forgot to tell y'all, there's 3 sergeant majors in the room right now. So it's the people on the board, then it's the other 2 sergeant majors. The sergeant major that gave me the no-go the first time, he's standing in the back with a new sergeant major in the back. So I just went in there and I was just like, I already knew the other 2 sergeant majors was in it, but I was like, you know what? Like, you have nothing to be afraid of. Like, Jazz, come on. Like, do you know who you are? Like, sometimes, I know this video's all over the place, but y'all love me, so y'all gonna watch it. Sometimes, I get really discouraged. And, like, even a lot of people don't know. I don't know if y'all can tell, but, like, I'm really an insecure person. You feel me? So, sometimes, this is gonna sound so corny. Like, sometimes when I'm doing something and I don't think I can do it, I talk to myself, right? So, like, say, for instance, we're running, right? And I want to stop and I want to walk. I just be like, why do you want to stop when you want to walk? Like, do you not know who you are? Like, you the ArmyBarbie, bitch. You better keep fucking running. And then I keep running. And then I take the fuck off. And I be good, right? So before I went to the board, I'm like, do you know who you are? Like I have to boost myself up just so I could relax. You know what I'm saying? Because really, I'm really insecure as fuck. Like, if y'all can't tell, I'm really insecure. I'm also going to do a video on the surgeries I'm trying to get, but the fucking doctor told me no. But anyways, so with that being said, I go in there. I said, NCO Creed. Boom. He doesn't ask me to say my bio. He doesn't ask me to... I said my bio the first time I went to the board. He didn't ask me to say my bio. He didn't ask me to look at my uniform, nothing. He's like, all right, Specialist Prophet, look over your right shoulder and take a seat. I look at my right shoulder. I take a seat. I'm sitting down at the position of attention. So he asked me one question. He said, why do you want to become an NCO? Boop. Answer that. Then I turn, and it's my first sergeant. Ooh, boy. Now we got to rewind again, because I keep forgetting to tell y'all shit, right? So 2 weeks before the board, right, I got a first sergeant. She is a African-American female, my first sergeant. And her name is First Sergeant Knuckles. Okay, so me telling you this, don't she sound scary as hell? Yes, she do sound scary as fuck. But she kept asking me this question. And I'm like, first on, I don't know the answer. Like, can you leave me alone? Like, my first aunt is really hard on me. And I feel, sometimes I don't know if she's hard on me because she don't fucking like me, or if she's hard on me because she sees something in me and she believes in me. And I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I'm going to say this on the internet, like just in public. I cannot tell the difference. Like, I really don't know if she, like, believes in me and sees something in me, or if she straight up don't fucking like me. Like, I can't tell the difference. You feel what I'm saying? So, every time she would see me, she would ask me this one question. And I'd be like, first on, like, first on, you're not asking nobody else's question. You're only asking me. Like, we would be around people, like other people going to the board, and she wouldn't ask them nothing. But she would always come up to me and ask me a question. I'd be like, first on, like, your soldier is going to the board. She's standing right there. You're not asking her anything. But you always want to ask me this question. So she asked me, she was like, what she said? I think she said, what's the first article in the code of conduct? I'm like, first on, I got mad shit I'm studying. Like, she mad cool. She's from Philly. I'm like, first on, I got so much stuff I'm studying. Like, I don't know. Like, please, like, just stop asking me these questions. So it'll be weeks. And she'll be like, Prophet, what is the first article of the code of conduct? I'm like, first on, like, and I would get so mad. I'd be like, first on, like, I just want to say, leave me the fuck alone. Like, I'm telling you, this lady, she does not say anything to anybody else. You feel me? And that's how I don't. That's why I say I don't know if she's like picking on me or like what. I don't fucking know. So she keeps asking me this question, right? The day of the board comes, I still don't know the fucking answer. Like, first of all, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all, if y'all don't know, there's 6 articles in the code of conduct, right? And being that I have to study so much shit, and I also have to study the NCO Creed, I already know the NCO Creed. Being that I have to do all that, I'm not about to go study some more sentences because, no, I'm not doing that, right? Before I go on the board, she comes out to use the bathroom, and she comes to me and she's like, Prophet, you out here bullshitting, talking shit. What's the first article of the code of conduct? And I'm like, first on, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? It's 1300. Like, yeah, hurry up. Like, I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? So she like, oh, all right. We don't know the answer. She called it attitude. I'm like, damn, first I'm like, why you keep asking me this fucking question? And then one of the NCOs, one of the female NCOs going to the E6 board, she came up to me and she was like, she told me what the answer was. And then I already Googled it one time, but it was so long that I couldn't remember it right there and then. Like, I just couldn't, I wasn't fucking thinking about it. So 10 minutes before I go into the board, I'm like, you know what? My first sergeant is petty. Like, she knows I don't know the answer, but I know she's going to ask me this shit in the board. I feel it in my soul. I'm like, yo, my first sergeant petty, bro. She's going to ask me that shit. So I go up to the NCO, I'm like, hey, Sergeant, what you said the answer was again? And she told me this long ass sentence. And I said it the 10 minutes. Said it. I repeated it. I'm an American fighting in the forces that guard my country and the American way of life. I'm an American fighting in the forces that kept saying it. Go in the board, right? Boop, sitting down, finish answering some major question. I turn, it's my first sergeant. But she don't know that I know the answer now, right? So she's asking me, Specialist Prophet, how long does someone have to be... I'm going to tell y'all the questions they asked me. Specialist Prophet, how long does someone have to be in the Army to qualify for TA? Now, if y'all don't know, it just changed. It used to be 1 year from your AIT date, but it changed to once you graduate AIT, you can qualify for TA. But a lot of people, they don't really give a fuck about TA. They're not going to school, so they don't really know the answer to that question. But I knew the answer to that question. So I said it. She's like, all right. Then she was like, I think she asked me, what are the 3 types of counselings? And then I answered that. And then, I don't even remember how much she asked. She asked me mad shit. I think she asked me like 5 questions. And her last question, she was like, Specialist Prophet, what is the first article in the Code of Conduct? And I said, First Sergeant, the answer to your question is, I'm an American. Like I said it. And all she could do was smile. So she smiled. And then she was like, that's all I have. And then at that moment, I was like, I know I'm finna get a go. Because my first one, she's like, I'm not going to say she's mean to me, but like, I know she didn't expect me to know that. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't know. But she smiled and she was like, all right. Now, going to the second first song, right? This man does not fucking like me, right? He was so hard on me the first board that I lost my military bearing, and that's why I didn't get to go the first time. But that's a whole different, I'm gonna tell you the story in detail. So now this man, this first sergeant, he, fuck man, I really don't want to get in trouble for this or like anything like that, but he is really hard on the soldiers. He's fuck. Let's just say he belittles the soldiers, basically. Like, he'll talk to you like you just the shittiest piece of shit on the planet, and you're like scum beneath his shoes. That's basically how he talks to all the soldiers, right? So he's really intimidating, right? So he asked me, he was like, Specialist Prophet, what are non-punitive measures? Now, all the questions he asked me the first time I went to the board, I remembered it. But he didn't ask me nothing that he asked me the first time. He said, Specialist Prophet, what are non-punitive measures? And I remember I seen this shit on a fucking index card a week ago, and I was like, I didn't remember the definition of non-punitive measures, but I knew what the examples were. So I was like, first on answer your question is, like, for example, denying a pass, bartering this. You know what I'm saying? That's an example. I was like, okay. Mind you, this man don't like me. Like, this man does not like me. So I think I shocked him too. So he was like, okay, good answer. Then he was like, what are some ways that NCOs, what are some ways that NCOs enforce non-punitive measures? And I was like, I don't know the answer to your question. Like, that's the first thing, because I wasn't even listening to him. I was just like nervous, but whatever. So I was like, first time, I don't know the answer to your question. And he was like, Prophet, think about this. What are some ways that NCOs enforce non-punitive measures? And then in my head it went bing, and I was like, oh, corrective training. And he was like, Roger. So you got that question right. Then he was like, what is, basically this question, I don't remember it, but I remember it. He was like, what is the one most important rule in relation to corrective training? And I was like, oh, like in my head, I'm laughing at this man, because I'm like, yo, everything you asking me, I know the answer to. So as mean and fucked up as you was to me the first time I went to the board, I'm not going to let you defeat me this time. So he asked me, he was like, what is the most important rule in relation to corrective training? And I'm like, so the most important rule for a sergeant is the corrective training must match what the soldier did. He's like, Roger, man, he's smiling. And I'm like, yo, you didn't fuck with me the first time, but now you want to kiki. And he's like, I got one more question for you, Specialist Prophet. I said, Jesus Christ, let me kill this shit, like, God, please. And this man gonna ask me, what is a declination diagram? I said, I lost my military bearing for like 30 seconds because I started cheesing. Like, he was like, let's just probably have one last question. What is a declination diagram? And I said, a declination diagram? I said, first sergeant, the answer to your question is, a declination diagram is a diagram on the bottom of a map that shows the relation between grid north, true north, and magnetic north. He was like, I have no further questions. And I was like, yeah. So the thing is, at that point, even if I would have fucked up after that and I didn't get a go, I just felt good that the person that defeated me the first time, it felt good to finally conquer. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what the fuck I'm saying? Y'all get what the fuck I'm saying? So, boom. Skips on Major. Now it's First Sergeant Dement. He's Bravo Company First Sergeant. He's cool as fuck. Like, seriously. Even though a lot of soldiers don't like him, they think he's an asshole. To me, he's fair. He's cool as fuck. And he always asks me easy ass questions. All right? So, he asked me a situational question. I believe he asked, if you go to the field and your soldier loses his ACH, what's the first thing you do? And I'm like, call the commander. I'm like, I don't fucking know. And then he's like, no, what document do you fill out? And I'm like, I hate niggas. Anyways, so he asked me, what document do you fill out? And I'm like, a flippo? Like, I don't even know what a flippo is. I know it's supply related. And I heard my homegirl say it mad times. So that's why I was like, a flippo. And everybody started laughing. And I was just like, I don't fucking know. whatever. Then he asked me, I think he said, when you go to the field, what's the first thing you do? After you, like, you just got to the field, you got all your equipment, what is the first thing you do? And I said, you ground your equipment. Like, I don't fucking know that shit, I don't know. But it was all situational questions he asked me, so it's not like right or wrong answer. They just want to see what you would do. Then we get to we get to First Sergeant Lucas. He's Charlie Company new First Sergeant. Cool as fuck to me. Real people person. I like First Sergeants that are approachable, that just act like they're humans. A lot of people, they take their rank to their head, but First Sergeant Lucas, I fuck with you if you're watching this. I probably ain't watching it, but I fuck with you. So he's like, sorry, I'm on my camera ran out of memory. So he asked me, basically, if you're at the bar, you just got promoted to E5, and one of your soldiers basically come up to you and curse you out and say, you don't deserve your rank, what would you do? And I said I would make sure the soldier gets home safe, and then when I see the soldier Monday or whenever the next day we go back to work, we gonna talk about the situation. I'm gonna counsel you, but I mean, I'm not finna argue with the soldier at the club. Like, that's not even professional. And I'm pretty sure I got that question wrong. Even though there's no right or wrong answer, I think I got that question wrong because they was just looking at me like I was fucking crazy. So Major asked me some more questions. I don't remember everything he asked me, but I remember one of the questions I was just like, so Major, I don't fucking know, like what? And then they were laughing at me. And then like it was just, I don't know. They were laughing, I was laughing, whatever. And then they was like, they would ask me more shit. I just don't fucking remember the shit they was asking me. And then it was like, okay, well, you can leave, whatever. Then you leave, and then I'm outside, and then my platoon sergeant come up to me. He like, did you get to go? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I gotta fucking go. Like, I didn't fucking suck that bad. And then they called me back in, and then they were like, we're recommending you for promotion. And that was it. So here we are today. Now, all I need to do is get a BLC slot, y'all. Like, BLC is this school that you have to go to for 22 days. And then if you pass that school, basically, if you have enough points, you get promoted. So that's basically what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting. And you guys, oh my God, you guys, we're moving to bomb holder, you guys. If y'all don't know, like, I'm about to cry. We're moving to bomb holder. It's basically like we're moving to bomb holder. Like, I can't even explain it to y'all. Like, all right, do me a favor. Matter of fact, don't even do it, because I'm gonna do my own video. I don't need y'all trying to get anybody else any views. No. So what I'm finna do, I think I might do a separate video on it, but basically I'm letting y'all know I'm moving to the other part of Germany. Right now where I'm at, I'm in Grafenwehr. It's the countryside, which is why I really don't vlog. But I'm moving to, okay, so y'all remember my vlog when I went to K-Town and I was with Deacon? I'm moving to where Deacon lives. Like, I'm moving to the post he's on. So the vlogs is gonna be litty. I don't know when exactly I'm moving, so please don't swarm me with questions and ask me. I don't know when I'm moving. The whole unit is moving, and the rooms are freaking disgusting. So I'm trying to get promoted before we move there, because if I don't get promoted, it's going to be 2 people to 1 room, and I can't live like that. The rooms are fucking tiny. There's no closet. So y'all just pray for me. Hopefully I get promoted. What the fuck? Hopefully I get promoted before then. And that's that. So that is it for my experience at the promotion board. If you guys want to see how to study, easy like tips and tricks to like study for the promotion board, how to enter a board, things like that, then a thumbs up this video. Let me know. Comment down below. You gotta let me know what y'all want. I'm gonna do it. I've been feeling to do this video and get it out, but I wanted to get my P status first, because the first time I got a no-go, I was gonna do a video, but I was like, I don't want to jinx myself. Let me do it again, and then I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know the dealio. If this video gets to 10,000 likes, what the fuck? I wish y'all could do YouTube so y'all could know how much times I fuck up with this shit. Let's get this video to 10,000 views, and then I will upload the video about what happened the first time. And then if you guys want any military related videos, then just comment down and let me know. And I'm so happy. Oh my God. Thank you guys for 70,000. Oh my God. 70,000 subscribers. Like, I don't give a fuck if I get like 80,000 subscribers and I only get 1,000 views. Like, I don't care, bro. I don't care. I love y'all. And I feel like if people fuck with you, like if they fuck with you heavy, they're always gonna support you. So even if like you got a buzz or whatever and half of the people stop watching, it doesn't matter. It's all about the people that continue to watch and continue to support you. So I love you guys, and I really need y'all advice about something, but I'm gonna make it a video, a chit chat. Get ready with me, because we need to talk as girls. I need advice about this nigga. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.